Hey guys, it's your favorite ranting raver. Friends talking me over here, so I'll be looking this way and reading every now and then. So first of all, I wanted to tell you all about this amazing guy that I know, and his name is Matt. And he lives in England, and I'm hopefully going to have this video sent to him, and hopefully he'll watch it. Oh god, sorry guys. I don't know, maybe about actually we'll find out when. So I can just come here to a friends list. I think he's still here. Nope. Never mind. I don't know, it had to be back in like sometime last year. And well, not even less. Yeah, maybe around like November, December. Around that area. And he had dated my best friend Steph, who I thought was my best friend. My bad. This two-timing person named Steph. And they broke up. Her call. And she ended up having his password to his old account on the website that we all use. And at the time, he wasn't talking to either of us, basically told us all to fuck off. He didn't want to talk to us ever again. Blah, blah, blah. And so, me and Steph, being the terrible people that we are, she decided to give me his account password. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll go on. I'll mess around with his headline, I'll mess around with his status, relationship, orientation, etc., etc. I'll mess with his interests, I'll mess with his profile. Then I was on, we were having fun, we were messing everything up. And the entire time I kind of felt bad, but I figured, he'll be able to fix all this, it's not too hard to fix. And Steph goes, what if we deleted his account? And I was really hesitant at first. I was like, no, we can't do that to him. And she was on and begs me for like an hour on how it would be payback to him for what he did to us. And how, all this different stuff. And I was like, well, let me look into it. And I looked into deleted accounts. It says, as long as you have the password or the email to your old account, to the account you're deleting, you can get it back. And I was like, oh, good. He can get his account back. So we deleted his account. And every night after that, I felt so haunted by the fact that. And then he came back on his new account. And he was like, oh, it's from someone in Connecticut. I'm like, thank God for hacking equipment. And guys, I suggest not doing this to someone you love. Because this guy had been there for me through everything. And I am so blessed to have called him my friend at all. I'm lucky to have had him in my life. I'm lucky to have known him and to be able to say that was my best friend for the longest time. And I made a video a couple months ago called, I think it was called Matt, insert bad word here, and something else after it. But him and I had always been playful friends. Like, we'd always make fun of each other. I'd always call me a twat. I'd always call him a dumb bitch. Or, something along those lines. And we made some good jokes. And I'm just gonna keep videoing while you just spew words at me, okay? My friend Justin is trying to be an angel right now and keep me calm. Right now, the only thing keeping me calm is the fact that I'm probably gonna go out later and lay outside and look at the stars. And after Steph finally left the website, I was down for so long. I was so upset. Because her and I, we've been best friends. From the start of my new or second account on there, she'd been my friend. We'd been really close. And I was able to tell her everything. My next really close friend on there was indeed Matt. And I felt like I could tell him anything. And I don't know why. I had to go and fuck it up like this. I should have just told Steph, no, fuck you. But, I didn't. And, now I'm regretting it because he's not talking to me. He hates my guts. And I never got to tell him, how much I actually appreciated his friendship. Or how much I really, really loved him. Or the fact that I've been crushing on him for quite a few months. I was going to tell him that tonight, actually. Same night Steph decided to come back. Be it fate, be it karma's cruel laughter. I don't know. But I really regret not being there for him as he had been there for me. And I regret a lot of things. I regret not telling him sooner how I felt. I regret not telling him what happened. I regret doing what I did. And it's just something he won't understand because he won't talk to me ever again. I'm actually going to work on a status update now that I'll post out and have a friend send to him via inbox because I have no contact with him. The only contact I have is email, but he made it quite clear that he doesn't want to see or hear from me ever again. So, if he sees this video, that'd be amazing. That'd be balls on amazing. And if he does, Matt, I'm sorry. I don't know how sorry I am. You don't know how badly I wish to go back in time and just stop it all from happening. Had I known that she'd be that kind of person, I wouldn't have tried to hook you guys up. I wouldn't have introduced you guys. I wouldn't have done any of it if I had known who she was. This is who she is. You were the only guy online that's been able to make me laugh and smile and introduce me to some great songs and have a great time laughing and dancing about. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna pull up one of our favorite songs. It's a song that you and I most listen to. Da 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 da. And I'll keep this down low so you can actually hear me. I'm not talking up, but talking about music's really difficult when my laptop's right here on my lap. See, laptop, how lovely. But this is all twisted, which is bad. But when you actually first introduced me to this song, pretty sure my heart jumped into my throat and I was like, oh my god, it's a song, it's a song. Well, obviously it wasn't a song, and I'm terribly sorry for mistaking it that way. But, I mean, you're so amazing. And you're like one of my best friends. And I'm terribly sorry that I even did anything to fuck it up. And I really hope that someday soon I can, we can get back to each other's lives, we can start over, we can be friends again. Because I can't live without my Brit. You were my Brit. And when I talk to my friends about you, I'd always call you my Brit. I'm like, my Brit Matt. And they're like, oh, you bought a Brit? And I'm like, no, he's just my best friend. He's my best friend. And, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna start crying again. I don't want to start crying again. And, the whole thing about Kitty, she was being such an attention whore. I love drugs. I love drinking. And that always had bothered me. And then threw a fit because she was talking shit behind my back. So yeah, I said some pretty nasty things to her. And then, I'm like, okay, now we'll start talking again. She tells me she goes off and sleeps with a 13-year-old. I'm like, okay, that's it. I can't deal with that anymore. No, fuck you, website. And fuck you people logging on. I'm sorry. There's really nothing else I can say. I'm sorry. I'm so flustered right now. Because I almost feel like a huge chunk of me just dropped dead. I could have talked to you about anything, and I did. I talked to you about anything, and I've sent you everything. I never kept a secret about myself. Except for the fact of me liking you and the account thing. My pulse is going so fast and I don't like it and I feel like I'm about to pass out. So guys, I'm going to sign this off. If you know him, I'd give you guys his email, but that would just be a terrible person. I'd be a terrible person and I'd have to kill myself. Because I don't feel like other people should send messages, oh, she's so nice, what's she made for you, because, he knows how I am, you know how I am, man. How I can, I'm not perfect, I don't pretend to be, I have issues with looks, and body, personality, but we all have those flaws. We can't protect ourselves from such things. I'm only going to play this song because it's a damn good song. I never really felt luckier to have a friend than I did when I had you as my friend. And I really want you to come back because who else am I going to talk to about creeping on to Australia? If you're gonna go to Australia, I can't go talk to, I could always be a stalker and just go run around with your picture and be like, mwahaha, have you seen this man? And then if they point you out, I'll be like, mwahaha, I found you, I love you, hug you. You'll probably stab me or call the cops or the dingoes. I don't know what they have down there. I'm thinking dingoes. For all my Australian friends, if it's dingoes, thanks for proving my point. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this now before the camera stops shaking some more. And I know you're gonna think that you were some great source of entertainment, yeah, you and I were cracking jokes, or telling stories, or messing around with each other. But you were damn special to me, Matt. You still are. And I'm really not gonna really stop. You know, I'm gonna give you some space, some time, and then I'll find a way to talk to you. Just so maybe you can forgive me for what I did. That's all I really want. Is you to forgive me and be my best friend again. I know if you do see this, you probably comment, fuck you, I hate you, take this down, or you'll flag it, or you'll dislike it or something. And that I'm sorry. That's all I can really say. You probably won't even watch all of this. You'll probably just say, oh, ew, it's Ashley. Ew. But I'm hoping. My fingers crossed. My heart crossed. So yeah. Try to remember good times. I think that'd be great.